Hi, my name is Ryan Leesman. I'm the president and founder of ISI. ISI is a technology and communications company that was founded in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 2002. We have done a lot of work in the private sector up until this point. About a couple of years ago, my wife and I started thinking about how we could use some of the tools and talents that we've developed within ISI to provide a social impact to really make a difference in the community. One of the things that we targeted as a potential solution for really making a difference is affordable internet access. More and more often, and in just about every statistical survey you see, the difference between the haves and the have-nots essentially comes down to whether or not people have access to services. Those who have quick and expedient access to government services, healthcare resources, job resources, education, and even nonprofit institutions like churches and faith-based organizations, having access to those tools really makes a fundamental difference and impact in what those people are able to do with their lives. Things substantially got moving when Barack Obama approved the federal stimulus package. The NTIA has set aside $150 million worth of funding to create sustainable broadband opportunities for not just rural people, but also for vulnerable populations. Vulnerable populations are meant to be understood as people that live within a certain percentage of the median income. Basically, every housing commission in the state of Michigan qualifies for this funding. So what we're doing is we're putting together a program whereby we will install wireless equipment. I have a piece of that gear here with me outside, rated. You hang it on a building or a light pole or a telephone pole. And all the wireless gear works together to provide a uniform canopy of internet access throughout the entire site. If a radio goes down, all the other radios are able to work together as a team to route around the problem. We're also able to manage and monitor the internet access in the wireless system remotely. So if a radio goes down, we know about it, we can repair it quickly. The other nice thing about the wireless equipment is that it enables us to track usage. We can see whether or not people are taking advantage of the resources that we're giving them. We can see whether or not somebody in apartment 5B is abusing the internet access or using it to better himself and his family. We're not just stopping at providing and installing the wireless equipment, we're also connecting with it vital services, education, and training to make sure that people are able to take advantage of the wireless system once it's put in. So we're planning on partnering with organizations that will train users on how to do email, how to access the internet, and put it in a setting that is not intimidating so we can ensure that people are going to use the new tools that we'll provide them. We're also going to provide 3 years of system monitoring and maintenance, 3 years of internet access fees. Essentially, there will be no cost to the Housing Commission, and in fact, for housing commissions that are currently paying for internet, that charge will go away for the next 3 years. After the 3 years is up, the Housing Commission will own title to all the equipment end to end. So that means that instead of having to pay an ISP like AT&T or Comcast $30, $40, or $50 a month to serve a single household, the Housing Commission will be able to provide internet access to its residents for between $3 and $5 per month. These costs are only attainable when you're able to bring a group of users together and put in a system that enables people to cut costs and work together to really get the best deal and provide the best service for people that live in that community. So in our first round of funding, we're looking at setting up around 6,000 sites. What we're looking for is a number of housing commissions that are going to provide support for our program and be willing to list it on an application as a government housing partner. B, essentially participate with us in the discovery process when should we be awarded funding. Participate with us so that we can install the correct system for that particular site. and C, hopefully advocate our solution to other government entities in the state of Michigan. I truly believe that the biggest change that needs to happen in this state is that people need to bring themselves up by their bootstraps and retrain themselves and retool themselves, and without access to the critical tools required to do that, the recovery in this state is going to take much longer and be much more painful than it needs to be. I think that by putting these tools in front of the people that need the resources the most is a great place to start for us to really bring about the recovery that we need in this state. I would encourage anybody that's viewing this video, if you would like to participate in this program, give me a call. My number is 616-773-6105. You can also email me anytime at Ryan, R-Y-A-N, @isigr.com. Thank you and have a great day.